the social media beef that Tio was throwing at him.
But it's not beef.
How long has it been going on?
That's his son at the Olympics.
How long has it?
You see that photo?
Yes, I do. How long? How long has this been going on?
Shoot, it started going on since I pretty much qualified for the Olympics.
Hey,
So they started saying things on social
Yeah,
media.
I mean him.
posted. And they say he got robbed. He was eating the boxing glove. Look, he was eating the boxing glove, and he said they got robbed.
Yeah, but
So it's been going on since back then.
yeah, shoot, they're the ones who started it. I mean,
But have you ever said anything back? Never?
No.
You haven't, right?
nah, we don't really be saying much. I mean, we don't be I don't know. I mean, when it's when it's more. I mean, when you take it, how do I say it? Like, when it's more fake, when it's more fake on their part, they just want to talk, and put on a show for the cameras. But we don't really be talking about it because we're not really.
It's just crazy
We don't
though.
care
Like, why
about
would
those
you
people.
even come like in conversation for him? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
why? Like, why did he just like he made you a target and he went after you?
No, because he wanted to qualify in my division, and I qualified ahead of time.
They were
So-
using Karlos' name
And yeah, that's another thing. They were using my name to like,
to
like, oh, me and Carlos, this and that, like. Yeah. But
Have you seen him in person?
I haven't seen him in a while, but I have seen him in person. Yeah. They better keep their distance.
Do you guys like advise each other in any sense? Like, like if you see something that you think maybe Carlos like should handle in a way, do you guys help each other with guidance?
And like, it won't have, like, my brother knows that if there's anything that I've ever told him or that I've told him, it's just because, I mean,
He wants what's best for him.
yeah, it just was better for him. It was best for
So
him.
you guys have like a trust, like a strong foundation.
But there might be something that my brother would tell me that I don't want to hear or that I don't like to hear, but he's gonna tell it to me anyways, and like we won't be like arguing or anything, or maybe we might be bumping heads or something, but like at the end of the day, you gotta remember like not what he's telling you, but why he's telling you it. You get me? Like, don't look at what he's telling you. You gotta look at why he's telling you it. Like, why is he telling me this? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I like
I should be like a philosopher.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that
Karlos
too.
Balderas 101.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
No, you just made my light bulb in my head go off. Like,
It's pretty
for
fresh,
real,
right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I
Get me.
was asking.
I was majoring in psychology, but I had to drop out because of boxing. But
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I was. Me and my brother. Look at that fresh. I want to get a car like that. That black.
It's a SS Chevelle.
Yeah, they're into cars too. All you guys are into cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that's the thing, right?
Yeah, low key.
Well, I had the chance of talking with him, with Carlos, last night about like the little bit of like internet beef that Teofimo Lopez was kind of like throwing out there, and do you also feel the same way more or less like when it comes to people who kind of like come at you? Like in a sense like that, they were saying that they just kind of like to sit back,
Because
just let
I
it
feel
blow
like,
over.
I feel like social media gave a platform for people to speak who don't belong speaking, So that's one thing. It's like, I mean, if you really gotta tell me something, you could come to me, or to him or whatever.
Respect.
Yeah, respect. So it's all about.
So
pretty much it.
you're obviously on the same boat then. You
Yeah.
just like sit back and you guys are very non-responsive for the most end, for the most part.
Just waiting to see what happens.
I got you. But what you did say, Carlos, that I noticed that you didn't like necessarily attack him or his character. He's fighting, but you were just like the only thing that seemed to kind of bother you was that he wasn't stating facts. That he was trying to imply that you got in a position that that you were in because it was given to you and it was the furthest thing from the truth. So that was the only thing that you were like, that's what I didn't like. That was not cool. But that's what I'll say too, that I can respect of you guys is like, you guys weren't just trying to take digs. You're like, no, I just didn't like that. Sometimes like, this guy's over here trying to plant seeds in people's heads, like that it was like nobody gets given a position in the Olympics. You're like, what are you talking about?
No one's gonna give you a freaking spot. Like, okay, why did they give this other guy a spot? Why did they give they don't give you your spot? Like I had to earn it. I had to fight a lot. I had to fight in the World Series. I fought like a lot of international competitions, but I mean, they're gonna sit there over there and complain and cry for the rest of their life. That's on them. I'm over here living my best life.
Yes.
Like what Little Duval said, living my best life.
Yes. So when it does, like, what did it take then, if you could brief me really fast, like to becoming USA Olympian?
Well, okay, so like the first tournament that I had went to was the qualifiers, the Olympic qualifiers. The very first one. I fought 5 days in a row there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every fight I beat like everybody's ass every round, like so clear. I was sending bucks to the tournament, and I still didn't do nothing. And then I still went on, and I won I fought in the World Series, and I fought against the #1 guy from like Poland, Azerbaijan, Italy, Morocco, Mexico, Lindolfo, Argentina. But damn, you know, I fought all these guys. Then every single guy that I fought hit the canvas or got knocked out. Like everybody. There wasn't not one fighter in the World Series of Boxing that didn't get rocked by me. Like I was like wiping them out, and then I still didn't do anything. And then after, because the #1 and the #2 fighter in the World Series of Boxing, which was Cuba and Azerbaijan, they went to the World Championships, right? The tournament, the World Championships. I think it was in Doha, and then freaking them two placed in the finals also. Cuba and Azerbaijan. So they said, okay, in every weight class, 2 fighters, the 2 finalists in every weight class are gonna go have their spots for the Olympics. But because they already had their spots, they said, all right, we need to give it to the 3rd and 4th in the World Series of Boxing, which is me and Russia. And me and Russia were actually tied for 3rd, but because I was like dropping these guys and getting a lot of points, that's how you get more points in the World Series. You get like, I think you get like 4 per win, but you get 5 if it's a wipeout, or 5 if it's a knockout. And I was like, I was sweeping these guys, all of these guys, and I still didn't do nothing. And yeah, that's how I qualified.
Awesome. No.